Hollywood, it looks like you're in a mission to self-destruct. Like, can you guys make it less obvious that you guys have run out of ideas? Like, seriously, where did we go wrong? Not every movie deserves part 2. More importantly, I believe all romantic comedies have no place for a sequel or a part 2. Coming to America 2 is a movie that even if you were high, crazy and drunk, you still wouldn't even ask for it. They must have been using shovel to take their cocaine to somehow think this is a good idea. The first movie is a masterpiece that is loved by almost everyone. It had lines that people still say up to date. It had a simple plot that by the beginning of the movie we all knew what it was. Young prince wants to find true love. It was the sole architect of most Nigerian movies. Think about it. There have been so many Nigerian films of a rich guy who's going to pretend he's not rich so he can find true love from a poor girl or something like that. I think if you think about it, this movie was the first to have any of that idea. Okay, it had characters that felt like real people, and most importantly, the movie was funny. Yeah, it had things about Africa that were wrong, but we could overlook them for its time. If we can call Coming to America 1 a fine wine loved by all, Coming to America 2 is a 4 weeks old Zubu. Now, before I forget, I have a message for Hollywood. Stop making sequels of movies where you concentrate on the children of the main characters from the previous movies. It's never going to work. Nobody cares about their children. Nobody is coming to see their children. If it didn't work for Indiana Jones and Shaft, it's not going to work anywhere else. And they always make their children the complete opposite of the characters we love. Why would anybody care about them? I know Hollywood, you guys are not going to listen, but don't say I didn't try to warn you guys. Okay, so the movie starts and I can say Zamunda is one of the most backwards country in Africa. Like seriously, they have not updated a single thing from their country or palace so far. Hakim has 3 daughters and I'm sure that's not going to be a problem in this movie. Then his kingdom gets invaded by another kingdom and I was like, what is this shit? Yes, this is an invasion. I don't know what anybody's going to say, but this to me is an invasion. But seriously, the kingdom of Zamunda looks like it's just a street away from whatever kingdom this is. I mean, they're in the next kingdom, but they can just come at any time they feel like coming. Like, really? And they're telling me the kingdom has palace guards but no army. Now think about it. Did you see any army at any time or any place in this movie? In fact, anytime General Easy comes to the building, for some reason the palace guards are nowhere to be seen. Conveniently, but you know what? Okay. Then we find out that General Easy will probably assassinate Hakim when his father dies, and I'm like, I don't see the point in him waiting. The old man is practically useless at this stage. Like, why is he waiting? Then we find out that Hakim has a son in America which destroys his character and part 1 in at least 3 ways. 1, it destroys his character as a noble person that will not do that kind of thing. He's not that type of man. It's kind of hard for any of us to believe that he will do such a thing from what we know from part 1. According to the movie One Night in Queens, when they were having fun, a woman drugged him and had sex with him. That just gives birth to 2 problems. 1, do anybody remember this scene from part 1?
Labor. Do you realize I have not had sex since we got to America?
The drug thing was before they started working, and he said this, which means one of you guys are lying. My money is on you, part 2. But you know what? Okay, let's let it slide. Number 2, that was rape, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing you're going to tell me that was rape. I don't know how anybody is not calling this shit out. If this was the other way around, they would have probably burnt down 5 police stations and there will be no football for at least a month. But here, everybody is just okay with it. Okay. And finally, number 3, how does having a son solve any of their problems? Having a crown prince is meaningless. If General Easy isn't afraid of Hakim, why would he be afraid of his son? Why wouldn't he just assassinate both of them? Think about this. This is before General Easy even thought of his daughter marrying Hakim's son. You know, at this point, we don't even really know what General Easy wants. Is it marriage, power, revenge for his sister? Like, seriously, dude, what do you want? Now, Hakim goes to go and get his son without telling his wife, which that's kind of not smart, but you know what? Okay. And now he's introducing his son to his family. I gotta say, this part was damn hard to watch and annoying.
Your bastard brother from America. And Princess Uma, this is your bastard brother from America.
You saying the first time wasn't funny, saying it 3 more times, still not funny. What is this, Game of Thrones? Then we get a painful dinner, then we find out women cannot rule Zamunda. And that's where the movie wants to bank on. So where did the 2 daughters got the idea that the first daughter was going to be queen or something like that? Like, if it's in their law or anything like that, she's not going to get any training or any upbringing that will give her that mentality. Like, if it's the rule of Zamunda, they will implant it in her well. Like, whatever training she thinks she got to become king or queen or whatever you call it, it won't happen. Or maybe in Zamunda, if you just train with a stick, now you're eligible to become ruler, whatever. Then the little princess says she has lost her appetite and left the dinner table. Where in Africa, your father, the king, is on that table and has not left, and you're saying that, okay, Jesus, this boy is boring. I am not even going to talk about this scene. Now, the boy's mother got the queen's clothes. How? There are guards guiding her room or their room. How did this fat woman pass all of them? How did she even know the room?
Uppity bitch say what?
What?
Really? In her house? Okay. Now General Easy wants the boy to marry his daughter, and why are they having a sing-along? Like, seriously, is that what they think we do all the time in Africa? But I find it seriously odd that the boy is just okay with getting married. You have been dragged halfway around the world to a place you do not know. They are marrying you out and you do not have a problem with it. I mean, yeah, she looks hot, but not even a question about how you are not really okay with it. Then we find out about the test for all prince that I think is just stupid, because after he did what they say is such a big test, they just disregarded it so easily. So we just wasted time on some pointless shit. Because think about it, if he failed the trial or whatever this fake shit is, was he still not going to marry this girl off? Like, what is the point of this shit? Now the movie is trying to be a love story between the boy and whatever this girl's name is, that it felt forced. The thing about part 1, Akim fell in love with Lisa the minute he saw her. She noticed him, but she really didn't know who he was. She was a smart church girl who wasn't moved by guys with money. Please, what do we know about this one? Wanting to have your own barber shop is not a character trait. Let's even talk about that. Women are not allowed to have their own business or run their own business in Zamunda. Do you know how stupid that is? So it's only men that runs the market. So no women running akara stands or little business like that, selling granuts and stuff like that. Like, seriously, what kind of useless country is this? And I'm starting to think maybe General Easy might be a better leader. Lisa, you have been queen for like 30 years. What did you do for the women of Zamunda, please? Or is it only helping your dad and forgetting about your sister? Oh my god, they completely forgot about her sister. Now the boy doesn't want to get married again. Then he conveniently hears a conversation about him being used, just like in Shaft, and I call that lazy writing. And now he wants Baba girl and he stole her to go and marry her in America. Wait, she no get family members. He didn't pay anything. You want to carry an African woman for free? Are you people okay? Even her is like she forgot she has family members. The queen kicks the king out of his own room in Africa. They have not born that queen's grandfather, not to talk of the queen, to do that kind of shit in Africa. But you know what? Go feminism, go woman power. Let's ignore all facts. Now a flight from Africa to America is under 10 hours because his son stole the jet, which I don't really know how you steal a jet, and went back to America, and Akim was able to catch up to them like the next day. I don't even have the energy to start breaking down how stupid this is. So next.
This doesn't feel right.
Really, woman, is now you know you're not okay with this. Are you serious? What did I tell you about the palace guards conveniently not being there when they are needed? Now, if General Easy and his men could be taken down by 3 little girls, why was he a threat in the first place? They are the so-called antagonists, but look at them. They serve no purpose in this movie if you think about it. And for me, my brain refused to accept the fact that she could take down Wesley Snipes. Like, my brain isn't built to take this kind of level of bullshit. Yes, I know he's playing a different character here, but still my brain can't just buy this level of bullshit. And now he's really not to kill anybody again. Okay. When I think about it, that's pretty much the movie. The problem with this movie is that there's so many daft things going on that we don't even know where this movie is going to. It's about Akeem saving his country, his family, getting a son, not even bonding with his son, giving a stupid responsibility to him, about his son finding his place in the world, learning about his heritage, falling in love, wanting marriage fast, women empowerment, and women can rule because they are the better option. Too many shit at the same time, and I didn't even add General Easy in this. But to me, the biggest problem of this movie will be Akeem. He was not the same character from part 1. Part 1 he was a fish out of water, but you cannot be a fish out of water in your own water. Why is he acting weird and daft all the time? His courage, strength, and kindness isn't there anymore. Where is the man that will stand in front of a shotgun, being held by Samuel freaking Jackson, and not being scared? Where's the man who gave people in need money? Where is the man who went against tradition for love, and when it looks like he lost, was going to go back to honor his tradition? All we have is a smiling fool who didn't do anything in his own movie. Yes, he didn't do anything. Everything was done by other people. Simeon was the one who got him in that position so he would get raped. His daughter was the one who saved the kingdom. All he did was just make her the next ruler after she didn't do any of that princely test. I told you that shit was just useless. But as I said, he didn't do anything in his own movie. This movie gets a 1/10, and please will you excuse me while I go wash my eyes with petrol. So that is Coming to America too, and yeah, it's a very disappointing movie. Now it's time for me to hear what you guys think in the comment section. Did you like the movie? Did you find it not disappointing? Do you see any point in Coming to America even having a part 2? Let me know in the comment section. Please subscribe to this channel and ring the bell so you can catch any new video I make. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay dangerous, people.